If you like cats, then you'll love Cat Town and its associated cryptocurrency, Kibble. Before I begin, let me just remind you that I have a free Telegram group at the Snake Pit for daily crypto updates, the latest alpha, and a kind, intelligent community of people just like you who are passionate about crypto. This is the Crypto Simulation. I am the Gaussian Snake, and I'm excited to tell you about Kibble and Cat Town tonight. Nothing I tell you is to be considered financial advice. All price projections are for entertainment purposes only. With that, let's begin. Welcome to Cat Town. So what is Cat Town? Well, I know it's a little bit hard to see because of the small font, so let's blow this up. Cat Town is an upcoming blockchain game that's built on Base, and it's going to actually come out. The game's going to come out soon. And this is a project where they're trying to do everything fairly in a transparent way, maintain scarcity of the token, and maintain decentralization of the token and also of the game economy. So they've already launched a token. It says they will be, but they already have. It's called Kibble. And they have a whole year's worth of content already in development. They have a roadmap they've laid out. This looks like it's going to be a really, really fun game. And I'd like to tell you more about the game and the token. Just before I go any further, I just want to disclose that I do own some Kibble. I bought some near the time of launch. I don't have that much of it, but I have a little bit of it. And I would encourage you to, of course, do your own research. So what is Cat Town? Well, Cat Town is an ambitious game where you buy cats, and these cats create furballs, known as floofs. And you nurture these floofs into even more cats, and that helps you increase your daily yield of Ethereum. Mechanics incorporate usage and balance of NFTs and their token Kibble. And so they have, once again, their core value is to be fair, be transparent, and to be as decentralized as possible. Here are the developers behind Cat Town. Crunkles. He has a successful history in app development. He worked for 2DAI, and he's done app development in financial technology or fintech, and his Twitter handle is It's Crunkles. You can find him on Twitter. I'll show you his Twitter page later. Tara is a designer who has a history creating animations. She's worked on independent video games, and Rob, who I've seen in their Telegram, is a Solidity and full stack developer taking care of the back end. Now, Kibble must be purchased on, it's on Base, so you purchase it on SushiSwap, and this is the contract address that you would want to use. And I would advise you go straight to this website, which I'll have links in my description. If you do want to purchase Kibble, I'll tell you more about the tokenomics and the price and all that later. I know that's what you're waiting on, but let's wait for that. And so make sure you use this smart contract. And if you want to buy it, it's very simple. All you do is just go fund your Coinbase wallet with some Ethereum. Make sure you're funding it through the Base network. Hook up to SushiSwap, and you'll want to set your slippage usually around 3.5% or 4%. That's what worked for me. You can try lower if you want, but I generally think about 3.5% to 4% should work out pretty well for you. Do the swap and you're done. It's that easy. This is the man behind Cat Town and Kibble, Crunkles. So this is his Instagram. Not his Instagram, this is his Twitter. If you want to follow him, I will put a link in the video description so you can do that. So they just released a fully documented, it's almost like a Git book for Cat Town, and it goes through all the aspects of the game, the economy, reward system, all the adventures you can go on, how the Kibble token works. So I'm going to go through this with you. The first part, I've kind of already mentioned some of this, that what you do is you buy cats and you can combine floofs, which your cats produce, to increase your overall Ethereum yield, or sell floofs to realize Ethereum. You get daily Kibble rewards, and there's levels and achievement systems. They're bringing soul-bound NFTs to Base. So as I mentioned, this isn't the Base ecosystem, and I want to say another word about that in a minute. There's all kinds of adventures, so you can earn certain achievements, items, interact with their cats. There's a social aspect to this, discover treasure, and even a mintable Cat Town passport with a passport profile picture NFT, and they got a lot more planned than just that. So why build on Base? This is, they could have built anywhere, but they're building on one of the newest layer 2s out there, Coinbase's layer 2 on Ethereum, Base. And I think, Cryptic Poet said it best, that he said, "I believe the migration of builders and projects to Base is attributed to the supportive, value-driven environment cultivated by Jesse Pollack and the Coinbase team." Without a doubt, Base is a collaborative space where everyone feels like being part of a big team. Its welcoming vibes and unique community ethos make it not just a new platform to build on, but also a new home. And even, here's Jesse Polak saying, "Stay based. Thank you for helping to build this culture." And it's true. The Base ecosystem is vibrant. It is full of developers, and it has such a easy and simple onboarding process, not only for developers but for users as well. Not a surprise, coming from the OG centralized exchange Coinbase. So congratulations to Jesse Polak and the entire Coinbase team for developing such a strong ecosystem that is eating into some of the other layer 2 ecosystems out there. But don't let me tell you about Base. Let's hear from the man himself, Jesse Polak.
I think if you go talk to builders who are building on the OP stack and building as part of the collective, like the thing that you'll primarily hear is not, "Oh, we chose this because it's the best technology." They mostly say we chose this because we want to be a part of this. And that's really, really different. And that's trust. That's basically saying we are choosing to build alongside these other people because we believe in them. We know, we trust, we want to build together. And that foundation of trust, that is the hardest thing. It's why you have all of this kind of competition and dunking and craziness that happens on the internet, because people don't trust each other. And instead, what I think you're seeing emerge in the Optimism Collective is a context where people actually do trust each other. And what that's going to unlock, I don't think people are ready for. Because it does break some of these mental models where I think a lot of people are very oriented around how do we just build the best technology, and if we build the best technology, everything else will be handled for us. And I just don't think that's the way the world works. The way the world works is you bring people together, you make them believe in something, you make them believe in each other, and then you can accomplish anything. And that's the whole thing about the super chain. It's stay optimistic, it's be based, it's work together, it's work hard, and it's create something that's bigger than any one of us.
Optimism, which is a layer 3 on Ethereum, which is being built on top of Base, is building out a super chain, and this is competitive with some of the other scaling solutions that are out there. And like Jesse said, you can have the best tech, but it doesn't mean a thing if you don't have community. Everything good in crypto revolves around trust and community. And once those are lost, it doesn't really matter how good your tech is. So I think it was really smart that Krunkles and team decided to build on Base, and they can be one of the first based games, on this chain. So currently, Cowtown is in phase 0, right on schedule. Token pre-sale on Base has already happened. The launch of the idle game contract that includes the foundation of the Cowtown economy in relationship with Kibble, that releases on April 12th, and the web game releases on April 12th, which is just 2 days from the release of this video. And just to let you know, I was not sponsored by or asked to make this video by the Cowtown team. I did this on my own volition, just because I love this idea and I love cats. So it doesn't really take much more than that. And in phase 2, or phase 1, and by the way, they're also going to be launching the gold and silver launch soulbound NFTs, and let me show you what one of those might look like. So here's some information from their Twitter about the limited edition soulbound NFT. So Cowtown is bringing a new experience to Base with soulbound NFTs. These are inspired by the concept of soulbound items in games like World of Warcraft. Once you acquire one of these, it becomes uniquely tied to your wallet, can't be transferred or sold. And this is basically a way of rewarding players for supporting their project. And the way that you can have access to the soulbound NFTs to first of all hold at least 100,000 Kibble in the wallet that you're going to use to play Cowtown, buy at least one cat in Cowtown, and then mint your soulbound NFT within the first week of launch, which is coming up very, very soon. So there's a post that you can read about soulbound NFTs straight out of Vitalik Buterin's website, so you can check that out if you want. And this is a picture of what one might look like. Spooky little kitty. Phase 1 set to happen this quarter and into next quarter of this year. An animated 10K profile picture NFT collection launch, boutique and wardrobe, adventures, iPhone app beta. Phase 2 set to happen near the end of the year. Supermarket, passport NFT minter, mysteries, iPhone app launch. Phase 3, traveling merchants, voyages Android app. And phase 4, daycare and Android app release. And they are really smart not to give hard release dates because development always takes longer than what you think it's going to take. Ask any developer. They're very ambitious people, but unfortunately, there's snags and hiccups that come up along the way, and they want to make sure that they get this game done right. So Catdown ran some giveaways for Kibble tokens that I believe have ended, and during that time they were introducing some of the floofs. And I mean, not some of the floofs, some of the cats that run Cattown, some of the main cats. And the first one was Theodore. And Theodore is basically the treasury cat, and he loves to count his kibble and delegate work to other cats. And he basically makes sure that the Cattown economy runs well, and that if a cat is able to, that they can, get to work and generate floofs and allow Cattown to expand. Next cat they revealed was Jimmy, who was a Cattown chief of police. He's moved out to the quiet suburbs of Cattown, but unfortunately he has caught himself in the middle of a tough case, so I imagine you'll probably see Jimmy or interact with him in the game once the game is released. If you've ever heard the saying that a cat has 9 lives and your cats are too curious for their own good, Harry is the example of that kind of cat. He is the treasure hunting cat that gets himself into a lot of trouble on his adventures. Well, it's not the 12th of April yet, so it looks like they are still giving away some kibble, 40,000 in fact. They've been doing this daily, pretty much every day since they made this tweet, which was on April 7th, so that was like just a few days ago, so you still have time to enter. I didn't know that until I came back to this tweet. I have not entered this contest, but I think you should definitely consider entering it if you, not financial advice, if you want to buy a minimum of 0.1 ETH of kibble on SushiSwap, you can enter into this contest, and there are 3 prizes given out. This tells you the start time and the end time. This was, of course, the first competition, and the first prize is 25,000 kibble, second prize is 10,000, third prize is 5,000, so if you're seeing this before April 12th, then you should still be able to enter, and you can go to their Telegram and find out more information there. They have a very responsive team of administrators and moderators who would be more than happy to help answer these questions for you. So there was a mystery of disappearing cats, kittens specifically, in Cattown. Tony kind of gave up hope in the judicial system at ever, finding these cats, but he is awarding people a lucky fish ticket in exchange for your help finding his buddies. And if you collect 3 of these, you can get a surprise. So that should be a fun way to interact in Cattown. And I love how this game has all these little built-in incentives for different kinds of interactions. KK Bento is the Cattown DJ, and he is depressed. He's also upset about the missing kittens, but if anybody finds them, he'll get back to producing music, which is what he likes to do. Skipper is a cat that sails the seas just on the outskirts of Cattown, and he will guide you on your ocean voyages when you get beyond the Cattown's main confines, and he's going to be introduced. That part of the voyages and other adventures will be introduced in Phase 3. Something you don't want to miss happening tomorrow, in fact, unless you're watching this already, and it's April 11th. April 11th at 1 o'clock p.m. UTC. There will be a Twitter Spaces with a $100 prize pool where they will be talking about Cattown, doing a Twitter Space AMA. So again, if you have any questions and you want to ask them, you can join that Twitter Spaces. I would encourage you to do that, and you can speak directly with the Cattown developer. On the docs.cattown webpage, you can see links to all relevant socials. They've got Twitter, Warpcast, Telegram, and CoinGecko. So be sure to check that out. And again, I'm going to put this docs.cat.town in the video description for your convenience. So how does the game work? Cat Town's economy is comprised of several components. You buy cats and combine floofs into cats to increase your daily Ethereum yield. You can sell floofs to realize and withdraw yield in the form of Ethereum. You can buy and sell Kibble on the open market. You can purchase accessories and collectibles, cosmetics, and things from the supermarket. And that can have positive effects when you use Kibble. So how do cats and floofs work? Well, floofs are the smallest component of a cat. These are basically sentient fur balls. So you need to combine 8.64 million floofs together to make a cat, and the more cats you have, the higher your floof yield per second. And so you need to purchase cats with Ethereum to get started, and any cats that you have will automatically be generating fur balls. And you can think of floofs as sort of the currency of Cat Town, and you can use them to create more cats or just sell them for Ethereum. And like we said many times, the more that you have, the more you yield. And this is the formula for figuring out the value of cats and floofs. And this is based on a positive slope algorithm. Basically, the more ETH that you have, the higher value of the cats and floofs. Okay, so alongside Ethereum, the main currency in Cat Town is Ethereum. And this is used to purchase items in the game and also to fund player rewards in Cat Town. Total supply locks is at 86%, and Sushi Swap version 2 is currently the only official liquidity pool, so you can't buy it anywhere else but Sushi Swap at the moment. There's a 1 billion maximum token supply. There's also a 3% buy and sell tax, and we'll talk about all that later. 5% pre-sale, that already happened. 40% liquidity, 40% game rewards, 10% team allocation, and 5% marketing are locked and reserved. And then here are the wallets that are associated with the game development. You've got the pre-sale wallet, you've got the development fund, team token wallet, marketing wallet, and token wallet. As far as in-game mechanics go, Kibble is designed to be deflationary and a store of value for Cat Town. It's like the Bitcoin of Cat Town. So anytime somebody spends Kibble in-game, this is something to definitely keep in mind if you're planning on holding this token, Kibble will be burned and removed from the total supply. And this is a little disclaimer that anything you purchase will be able to be traded on the open market and will not be soul-bound like the soul-bound NFT where you can't trade that. Burn events happen when you purchase any consumables from the supermarket, anything cosmetic, or minting a passport profile NFT of your cat. Kibble is also a reward for loyalty in each person's daily yield calculations, and this can be given to people from the tax. So the tax that you pay when you buy Kibble automatically gets returned to you when you play the game. So the more you play the game, the more you can get that tax and maybe then some returned to you. Now, if you remember Tiny Tony, he's going to be awarding people lucky fish tickets if you perform a valid action. Now, if you collect 3 lucky fish tickets in a row, you earn a Kibble reward. And basically, how do you do it? Well, purchase any number of cats, combine the floofs together to create cats, sell floofs to get your ETH reward, and they're going to be adding more to this with more future releases. And the Kibble awarded for the 3 lucky fish tickets is 0.01% of the entire rewards pool, and this of course could change if the community doesn't think this is enough. As far as taxes and fees go, we can break this down a little bit more. So as far as the Kibble fee structure goes, again, 3% buy sell tax, 1% goes to the liquidity pool, 1% goes to the development fund, and 1% goes to the game rewards pool, which is 33% of the entire taxation. So this definitely rewards the community for their participation. It's a community-driven coin. The game fee structure, there's a 2% fee on buying cats and selling floofs, 1% goes to the Kibble development fund, and the other goes to the buyback fund. 10% fee if you want to sell your cats, this goes to the game rewards pool, and any fees generated from cat sales provide a boost in rewards for whoever's left playing. So you are rewarded for your loyalty and for the longer you stick around in this game. So there are certain villagers or regular cats that you'll see in Cat Town. We've already been introduced to these in the Twitter, but there's one we weren't, which is Rosie. And Rosie's a supermarket clerk, and she's actually got a background in science, and she's kind of like the cat alchemist. So she knows how to help cats get exactly what they need. It's a game, so there's going to be adventures, there's going to be things to do to keep you busy and entertained, and they're going to make those available throughout phase 1, which is, again, is Q2 of this year heading into Q3. That's the estimated timeline for the adventures to drop. Okay, accessories are items that your cat can wear, and every item's going to have a name, rarity, and a drop location, so basically like an NFT. And this is dropped as part of a reward from an adventure. It can be airdropped, you can buy it from a traveling merchant, or you buy it in an open marketplace such as OpenSea or Magic Eden, or one of those open NFT marketplaces. Lots of different kinds of cats. So you have a favorite breed, you can customize it. And you can even create the perfect passport photo by using the passport minter. And of course, there'll be more information on that soon. So on an adventure, you can interact with other cats. So think like The Sims, but for cats. Okay, and with more adventures, more fun than The Sims, right? There wasn't much in the way of adventures when it came to The Sims, at least when I played the game. So this has like actual gameplay within it, but you can also just socialize with other cats. You want to have a high fashion cat, you can do that in the boutique. And you either earn these items through completing activities in Cat Town, or you can purchase the NFTs on an open market, such as OpenSea. Drop tables. When you go on an adventure or mystery, you might come across some rare items. And, these could be consumables, wearable cosmetics, cat appearances. And again, this is going to be released in phase 1. There are limited time events. We've got launch week event, which is this week. So they're going to be giving a limited time mint of the Golden Cat Soulbound NFT for use in Cat Town. And that's what it looks like. They're also granting a limited time mint of a 50k Silver Cat NFT. And you can mint both as long as you hold a certain amount of Kibble. And you play the game during the first week of release. Again, this starts on Friday and goes all the way through the 18th of next week. We know people love to have their NFTs as profile pictures. We've seen this with the Pudgy Penguins, we've seen this with Bored Ape Yacht Club, and people are going to want to have cats. So this launches in Q2, which is this quarter, and they're going to mint 10,000 unique NFTs. And check out what some of these look like. Pretty cool. Phase 1, you'll be able to buy items from the supermarket that can help you out. Right now, they've just listed a few things. They're just still working out the details of this. Lucky Potion, Tangy Catnip. There'll be more information about traveling merchants, voyages, passports, and that kind of stuff. If you invite friends or family to play Cat Town, you can get 2% of the floofs that they generate for the entire life that they're there. So they've got a really nice incentive system. And they said that they're going to build on that. That's what it says right there, right? They're going to build on that in the future. Again, I would encourage you to follow their Twitter and join their Telegram. I'll show you their Telegram in a second. But they post updates like almost daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So I would encourage you to follow their Twitter for the latest news and updates. So this is their Telegram group. It's Cat Town. There's a link to it on their website. 606 members already, and they haven't even been out for a full month yet. It's been growing like crazy. And there's people posting in here constantly, the mods and admins, super helpful, always there to answer questions like right away. I've seen people's questions get answered almost instantaneously. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of cat pictures. I see this one pretty often. Tons and tons of cat stickers. So have fun here. They've got a buy bot that notifies you when new buys are coming in. So yeah, I would definitely sign up for their Telegram. If you want to know when their token unlocks are going to be, you can go to this website, which I will post in the video description. You can see the next unlock is October 1st, and they're going to unlock 50 million Kibble, or 5%, and it tells you everything you need to know right here about liquidity locks, token vesting. There's nothing there. Staking pools aren't any there yet. But anyways, you can see the dates and times of the unlock right here. I don't think they necessarily have all the information for future unlocks. I see there's one here, May 2025. But again, if you have any questions, just ask. You can ask in the AMA tomorrow, you can ask in their Telegram group, or write something on Twitter. And like I said, their admin group is very, very responsive. So what about the chart? Well, I got a small buy-in somewhere, I think around here. I want to say it was around the end of March, or maybe it was a little after. I don't remember. No, maybe it was down here. I don't remember exactly, to tell you the truth. But I bought in pretty close to the opening. Got a small bag and just been holding on to it. And I'll probably hold on to it all cycle. Don't have any reason to let go of it. Anyways, from the opening candle to their all-time high, which occurred just, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. What kind of chart are we on here? 4-hour charts. I think that was yesterday or the day before. Already a 20x move. But if you zoom out on this DEX tools to the main screen, let me just do that, and you can see kind of what some of the statistics are right now in terms of market cap and all that. Okay, so zooming out a little bit here, the market cap is only $3.41 million. So I don't know how popular you think a game about cats on base is going to be, but I think it's going to be very popular. That's why, besides supporting Crunkles, this game sounds cool. I mean, it really does. Like, anybody who loves cats is going to love this game. Crypto is all about cats and apes, chickens, maybe goats, I don't know. So there's definitely an animal theme with crypto. There is sufficient liquidity. Circulating supply right now is at 92.56 million. There's 651 holders. So we are early. We are very, very early. So if you want to grab some Kibble, you are definitely going to, look back on this probably and think, man, I grabbed this at a really good time. Let's go back to the chart and take a look at, it's kind of hard to analyze a chart that hasn't been around for very long. There's not a lot to really say, but the chart growth has been very healthy and stable. Yes, we are pulling back a little bit today, but that's to be expected after a 20x move up. That's pretty insane. Let's look at some other indicators. So like I said, these are the Bollinger Bands. We are starting to pull back a little bit, but this is on a 4-hour time frame, and this is not unusual at all. We've had a few of these pullbacks. I'm pretty sure they're going to get bought up. But if you're looking to enter, this might not be the worst place to start DCAing. And let's take a look at maybe the RSI and stochastic RSI. You can kind of already tell what they're going to look like. They'll be pointing down because this is going down in a concave down sort of way, but let's look at it anyway. Yep, exactly what I expected. So RSI is going down. It has yet to go below the 50 line pretty much for all of Cattown's existence, except right at the beginning, or Kibble's existence. Stoke has bottomed, or is bottoming. So whenever you see this kind of forming at a bottom, that can represent a good place to DCA. So I hope you enjoyed my overview of Cattown and Kibble, and I would encourage you to join their Telegram group, and I'll put put links to all their information I talked about in the video in the description. And be sure to check out my Telegram group, the Snake Pit, for daily crypto updates, market updates, talk about Bitcoin price, Bitcoin dominance, ETH Bitcoin, macroeconomic updates, just everything and anything you can think of. I have an alerts channel where I drop alpha. We drop the latest news and the projects that are just coming out, so be sure to join us. We've got a very kind, compassionate, intelligent community of nearly 200 people who love crypto just as much as you do. So I would strongly encourage you to join that after you're done watching this video and checking out Cattown. I would also like to thank you for joining me in the crypto simulation. I am the Gaussian Snake, and I bring you the latest videos on projects that either are just coming out or ones that have caught my eye and my interest. Or if you ask me to review one in my Telegram or in the comments, I'd be happy to take a look at that as well. So very bullish on the base ecosystem in general, bullish on Crunkles, bullish on Cattown and Kibble. I think that this project is going to go places this cycle. What I really like is they have, again, they check off all the boxes for me. They've got a focus on community. That is a big deal to me. They've got experienced developers. They've got a focus on transparent, fair, honest development. And what I really love is that they're marketing whizzes. Like, they are posting about Cattown daily in their Twitter. They've got Telegram admins and mods who are super responsive. They've got a community that's very supportive. So I say, well, what's not to like? If you're going to bet on something, might as well bet on this. So yes, I have bet a little bit of my own money on this project, and I also look forward to playing Cat Town as soon as I can and minting a soulbound NFT if I get a chance to do that. So yeah, what else can I say? Always do your own research. Again, not financial advice. Anything I said in here, you should check it out yourself and investigate the project, investigate the chart. I'll give you links to all of it so you can do your own research, make your own decisions, and hopefully make lots of money. Until next time, hope you have a great day. See you again soon.